I told you this would happen. No, I really did, because this is really now what's happening inside the mainstream media. Over here in the United Kingdom, Sky News is literally crumbling around them simply because they've paid out a lot of money for a lot of years to people that are simply not tuning in. And when you think about it, it's taken them a long time to realise that ad revenue is not going to last forever. They felt they got stars, this was the thing. The likes of these people that apparently could draw an audience when seemingly they can't even draw breath. But here's where it gets really interesting now, because as we're seeing the mainstream media literally implode on itself with the likes of this particular woman, Whoopi Goldberg. Now, if you remember, a couple of months back, Whoopi said to the audience that she was struggling to survive, even though Whoopi is a multi-millionairess. Whatever she tries to portray on the screen, she's an incredibly rich woman after a very successful acting and presenting career. Not only that, wise investments, property ownership, you get the picture. But this is the image that they're sort of presenting to you. Now, a lot of people were asking the basic question, why on earth is this particular show, ABC's The View, which is a sort of counterpart to over here, the ITV show, Loose Women, why does it still remain on air? Each and every day, seemingly, they're hitting the wrong target with the wrong audience. Now, that's been part of the problem, for instance, over MSNBC, part of the NBC empire, right? Now, I can say this because I've worked for all of those channels during my time. And NBC is a very left-leaning channel, let me tell you. And you are told point blank, this is what you're going to say. Hence the reason you can understand why I'm very rarely on NBC. You get it, right? Now, Joy Reid, of course, has just been bulleted simply because no one was watching her show. The other people like Rachel Maddow, who I've worked alongside as well, a very formidable woman, to put it nicely, well, they're realising that the audience don't want to watch this anymore. Now, over on The View, this happened. That's right, this is where Whoopi Goldberg decided to spit on the floor after mentioning, of course, the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. Now, what was interesting was the rest of the panel all sort of smirked and mocked and all that sort of stuff, but they're all very nervous, you see, because there's one person that controls the panel, and that is Whoopi Goldberg. And the other side of it is this: ABC like Whoopi Goldberg, don't forget that. ABC required her to stay. This is because they'll suspend her for a short period of time and they'll say terrible things. Oh, she's now been on suspension. Whoopi's been suspended more times than a Premiership footballer. But she comes back. Why? Because she has part shares in ABC, as ever, allegedly, and also they need her because they believe that this draws an audience, the controversy. They can get some ad revenue on this because more people tune in, watch the clicks, all of that sort of stuff. So while people might be outraged about her total lack of manners, class and style, for now there is no way that ABC are going to let Whoopi Goldberg go. She's a rich woman with a rich stake inside ABC TV. Fascinating when you find these things out, isn't it? And all the more so when you realise that that's why certain people seemingly never get fired. The other difference is Joy Reid, well, she was disposable, quite frankly, because nobody was watching her. It's as simple as that. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.